Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost. Tithi, Nakshatra, days of the year and important birth and death anniversaries of 22nd July 2025, Tuesday. Bengali date 5ই শ্রাবণ 1432 As per Benimadhav Sheel Ponjika, Tithi Krishna Dwadashi and up to 0612 hours and after that Krishna Trayodashi Nakshatra Mrigashira and up to 1939 hours and after that Ardra. Today is 203rd day of the year. There are then 162 days left in 2025. Today is 29th Tuesday of 2025. Today is National Flag Day of India. National Flag Day of India is observed on 22nd July to commemorate the day in 1947 when the Constituent Assembly of India adopted the tricolour as the national flag of independent India. The flag, designed by Pingali Venkaiah, features three horizontal stripes of saffron, white, and green, with the navy blue Ashok Chakra wheel in the center. This historic decision symbolized India's unity, freedom, and sovereignty. On this day, schools, institutions, and citizens across the country pay tribute to the national flag and reflect on its significance as a symbol of pride and national identity. Today is Chandrayaan-2 launching date's anniversary. The Chandrayaan-2 launch anniversary is observed on July 22nd, marking the day in 2019 when the Indian Space Research Organisation (ISRO) successfully launched its second lunar mission from the Satish Dhawan Space Centre in Sriharikota. Aimed at exploring the Moon's south polar region, Chandrayaan-2 consisted of an orbiter, lander Vikram, and rover Pragyan. While the lander's attempt to soft land was unsuccessful, the orbiter continues to function effectively, sending valuable data about the lunar surface. This mission showcased India's growing capabilities in space exploration and reinforced its position as a major player in the global space community. Today is Pi Approximation Day. Pi Approximation Day is celebrated on July 22nd every year as the date 22 by 7 represents the common fractional approximation of the mathematical constant pi, which is approximately 3.14159. The fraction 22 by 7 is a close estimate of pi and has been used for centuries in mathematical calculations. This day is an opportunity for math enthusiasts around the world to appreciate the significance of pi in geometry, especially in calculations involving circles. Educational institutions often organize fun math-related activities, puzzles, and discussions to promote interest in mathematics and the beauty of this irrational number. National Mango Day. National Mango Day is celebrated on July 22nd in India to honor the country's love for the king of fruits, the mango. Known for its rich taste, vibrant color, and cultural significance, the mango holds a special place in Indian heritage, cuisine, and even mythology. India is the largest producer of mangoes in the world, with varieties like Alfonso, Kesar, Dasheri, and Langra enjoyed across the nation. On this day, people indulge in mango-based dishes, drinks, and desserts while also celebrating the fruit's nutritional value and seasonal charm. The day serves as a tribute to the diversity and popularity of this beloved summer fruit. Today is Fragile X Awareness Day. Fragile X Awareness Day is observed on July 22nd each year to raise awareness about Fragile X syndrome (FXS), the most common inherited cause of intellectual disability and the leading known genetic cause of autism. This day aims to educate the public about the condition, which results from a mutation in the FMR1 gene on the X chromosome, affecting learning, behavior, and development. Families, advocacy groups, and health organizations around the world participate in events where green or display awareness ribbons and share personal stories to promote understanding, support research, and encourage early diagnosis and intervention for those affected. Today is National Rat Catchers Day. National Rat Catchers Day is observed on July 22nd to honor the legendary tale of the Pied Piper of Hamelin, a folklore figure said to have lured rats away from the German towns of Hamelin in the 13th century. The day recognizes the historical profession of rat catchers who played a crucial role in maintaining public health by controlling rodent populations. While often overlooked, these individuals helped prevent the spread of diseases in medieval and early modern times. Today, the day serves both as a whimsical nod to folklore and as a tribute to pest control professionals who continue to protect communities from rodent-borne threats. Today is World Brain Day. World Brain Day is observed globally on July 22nd each year to raise awareness about brain health and neurological disorders. Initiated by the World Federation of Neurology (WFN) in 2014, the day focuses on a specific theme annually, highlighting issues such as stroke, dementia, Parkinson's disease, or mental health. It aims to promote education, early diagnosis, and access to treatment for brain related conditions that affect millions worldwide. Health organizations, neurologists, and advocacy groups host campaigns, webinars, and public discussions to emphasize the importance of brain research and the need for global cooperation in improving neurological care and well being. Today is Spoonerism Day. Spoonerism Day is celebrated on July 22nd to honor Reverend William Archibald Spooner, born on this day in 1844, who was famously known for unintentionally swapping letters or sounds in phrases, a linguistic twist now called a Spoonerism. These verbal slip ups, like saying you have hissed the mystery lectures instead of you have messed the history lectures, often result in humorous or nonsensical expressions. The day celebrates the joy of language play and the quirks of human speech, encouraging people to have fun with words, engage in tongue twisters, and appreciate the lighter side of communication. Today is National Hammock Day. National Hammock Day is celebrated on July 22nd each year to honor the timeless symbol of relaxation and leisure, a hammock, dating back to Central and South American Mayan and Taino cultures more than a millennium ago. The day encourages everyone to slow down, find two sturdy anchor points like trees or posts, and take a moment to sway gently in comfort, whether napping, reading, or simply enjoying a summer breeze. Originally practical for sleeping above the ground, hammocks have evolved into emblematic icons of easy living, reminding us of the simple joy of doing nothing at all. Today is National Be a Good Teammate Day. National Be a Good Teammate Day, celebrated on July 22nd, is a special occasion dedicated to encouraging individuals to step up and embody the spirit of teamwork, whether it's in sports, at work, in school, or even with family and community settings. Established by Lance Lawyer, this day serves as a reminder to show appreciation for those who support and uplift us by being attentive, reliable, and motivational. Traditions include small yet meaningful acts like thanking a teammate, sharing a meal, sending a thoughtful note, or simply performing a spontaneous kind gesture. Actions that foster stronger bonds and a more positive environment for everyone. Today is National Pinush Fudge Day. National Penuche Fudge Day is observed annually on July 22nd in the United States to celebrate the rich caramel-like confection known as penuche, a type of fudge made from brown sugar, butter, milk, and lightly flavored with vanilla and often pecans. Unlike traditional chocolate fudge, penuche's distinctive tannish color and buttery sweetness come from the caramelization of brown sugar, which gives it a smoother, lighter flavor profile. Originating in New England with possible ties to Portuguese or Spanish roast sugar traditions, the treat is a nostalgic favorite at bake-sales and family kitchens. On this day, fans of the chewy, maple butterscotch taste mark the occasion by baking homemade batches, experimenting with additions like nuts or sea salt, and sharing penuche fudge with friends and loved ones. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Pierre Chand Mitra, 22nd July 1814 to 23rd November 1883. Pierre Chand Mitra, known by his pseudonym Tek Chand Thakur, was a pioneering figure of the Bengal Renaissance, a writer, journalist, cultural activist, librarian, and entrepreneur born in Calcutta on 22 July 1814. A graduate of Hindu College and a member of Desrosiers Young Bengal, he revolutionized Bengali prose with his 1857 novel Alaler Ghaurer Tulal, the first major work in colloquial Bengali that inspired a wave of modern literature. He also played a significant role as deputy librarian, later curator at the Calcutta Public Library, and contributed regularly to periodicals like Englishman and Indian Field. Beyond literature, Mitra championed social reform, journalism, agriculture, and enterprise, co-founding the magazine Masik Patrika, participating in the Tattva Bodhini Sabha, and even engaging in trade and civic institutions. His legacy lies in popularizing simple Bengali prose and fostering intellectual and cultural transformation in 19th century society. Today is the anniversary of Mr. Muthulakshmi Reddy, 30th July 1886 to 22 July 1968. Dr. Muthulakshmi Reddy was a trailblazing Indian physician, legislator, and social reformer who broke numerous barriers in early 20th century India. Born in Padukottai, Tamil Nadu, she became the first woman admitted to an all-male college in 1912, the first female medical graduate in the Madras Presidency, excelling as a surgeon at a government hospital. In 1926, she was appointed to the Madras Legislative Council, becoming British India's first woman legislator and later its first deputy president, where she championed the abolition of the Devadasi system, raised the minimum marriage age for girls and boys, and passed laws against trafficking. A committed feminist, she founded the Avai Home for Destitute Women and Children and in 1954 established the Adyar Cancer Institute, a pioneering cancer care and research center. Awarded the Padma Bhushan in 1956, her life's work spanned healthcare, women's rights and education, and public health, leaving a powerful legacy of empowerment and progress. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Indralal Roy, 2nd December 1898 to 22nd July 1918. Indralal Laddi Roy was a remarkable pioneer from Calcutta who became India's first and only flying ace during World War I, earning the prestigious Distinguished Flying Cross (DFC). Born into a distinguished Bengali zamindar family, he moved to England, excelled academically, and despite an initial rejection for poor eyesight, persisted and joined the Royal Flying Corps in 1917. After surviving a near-fatal crash and awakening in a French morgue, he recovered and returned to combat in mid-1918, flying with Number 14 Squadron RAF. In just 13 days, he received 10 aerial victories, 5 enemy aircraft destroyed and 5 driven down, logging over 170 flying hours. Tragically, on 22nd July 1918, he was killed in action over Carbon, France, at just 19 years old, and was posthumously awarded the DFC, the first Indian to receive this honor. His courage and skill made him a legendary figure in aviation, remembered as a true hero of the skies. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Mukesh. 22nd July 1923 to 27th August 1976. Mukesh Chand Mathur, popularly known as Mukesh, was one of the most cherished playback singers of Hindi cinema's golden era. Born in a middle-class Mathur caste family in Delhi, he developed his melodious craft by listening to his sister's music lessons, eventually being spotted by actor Motilal, who brought him to Bombay to pursue music professionally. His big breakthrough hit came with Dil Jalta Hai To Jalne De from Pehli Nazar movie 1945, capturing the attention of music directors and audiences alike. Although he initially emulated K.L. Saigal, composer Naushad and others nurtured his unique, emotionally resonant voice, which became the iconic voice of Raj Kapoor in films like Avara, She 420, and Anand. Known as the Tragedy King, Mukesh infused deep pathos into his songs, winning 4 Filmfare Awards and the National Film Award for Kai Baar Yun Hi Dekha Hai from Rajnigandha 1973. Even cricketer B.S. Chandrasekhar famously relied on Mukesh's music for inspiration on the field. Married to Saral Trivedi in 1946, he left behind 5 children. His son Nitin Mukesh and grandson Nitin Mukesh carried out his legacy. Mukesh passed away on stage during a US concert too, but his soulful voice and melancholy melodies continues to echo in the hearts of millions. Today is birth anniversary of Miss Dr. William Archibald Spooner, 22nd July 1844 to 29th August 1930. Dr. William Archibald Spooner was an eminent British Anglican clergyman and long-serving Don at Oxford College, rising from Fellow to Warden 1903 to 1924 over more than 60 years. Born in London and educated at Oswestry School and New College, he lectured in ancient history, divinity, and Aristotelian philosophy, while also serving as chaplain and dean. Spooner was widely respected for his kindness, despite being described as a small, pink-faced albino with poor eyesight, and admired for his scholarship, devotion, and hospitality. He became legendary for his unintentional word slips, mixing up sounds and phrases that led to the term spoonerism, immortalizing speech play like a brushing crow instead of a crushing blow. Although he reportedly denied most of the quips and acknowledged only one, King carrying Kong's their title stake, conquering kings. His name has become synonymous with humorous linguistic errors. Beyond his verbal quirks, Spooner was a devoted educator and a beloved figure at Oxford, remembered as much for his intellect and character as for the language legacy that bears his name. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Salman Abraham Waxman, 22 July 1888 to 16 August 1973. Salman Abram Waxman was a pioneering Russian-born American biochemist and microbiologist whose groundbreaking work in soil microbiology at Rutgers University led to the discovery of over 15 antibiotics. He coined the term antibiotic in 1941 and in collaboration with his students identified streptomycin in 1943, the world's first effective treatment for tuberculosis, a development that earned him the 1952 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. Waxman's systematic screening of acetonomides not only yielded streptomycin but also humecine and acetomycin, revolutionizing modern medicine. A dedicated educator and researcher, he served as a professor, department chair, and director of the Wexman Institute, using royalties from antibiotic patents to establish a foundation supporting ongoing microbiological research. His legacy endures through his contributions to public health and the scientific infrastructure he helped build. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Gustav Ludwig Hertz, 22nd July 1887 to 30th October 1975. Gustav Ludwig Hertz was a distinguished German atomic physicist best known for his landmark Frank-Hertz experiment, 1914, which provided experimental confirmation of Bohr's quantum theory by demonstrating that electrons interacting with atoms lose energy in discrete quanta. Born in Hamburg, he studied at Göttingen, Munich, and Berlin under luminaries such as Heinrich Rubens and Max Planck, and later served as a professor and institute director in Halle, Berlin, and Leipzig. In 1925, Hertz shared the Nobel Prize in Physics with James Franck for the discovery of the laws governing the impact of an electron upon an atom. His continued work included pioneering isotope separation of neon and leadership roles in East Germany's scientific institutions, earning honors like the Max Planck Medal (1959) and the Stalin Prize. A nephew of Heinrich Hertz, Gustav was not only a world-class experimentalist but also a visionary educator and administrator, influencing generations of physicists until his retirement in 1961. Today is 10th anniversary of Sir William Randall Cremer, 18th March 1828 to 22nd July 1908. Sir William Randall Cremer was a British pacifist, politician, and staunch advocate for international arbitration as a means to resolve conflicts without war. Born into a humble family in Fareham, England, he began his career as a carpenter before becoming deeply involved in trade unions and the peace movement. A liberal member of parliament for many years, Cremer was instrumental in founding the Inter-Parliamentary Union in 1889, which promoted dialogue between nations. He also played a key role in encouraging the establishment of the Permanent Court of Arbitration at The Hague. For his tireless efforts in promoting peace, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1903, becoming one of the earliest recipients and the first British laureate. Knighted in 1907, Cremer dedicated his life to diplomacy, believing that reason and dialogue could replace the violence of war. His legacy endures as a pioneer of modern international peace efforts. Your daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Please do like, share, and subscribe the channel.